Hello friends, welcome to the channel. In this video, we will see how we can perform sorting and filtering of long lists to analyze the data in Excel. And sorting and filtering are key for analysis and to prepare analyzed report to extract some results out of long records and long list of numbers. So let's start. Here we have the second sheet for this practical. Here the first column is roll number followed by name and section. So section is representing the section of a student. Next we have marks of each and every student for three subjects, subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3. So let's zoom it if in case it's not clear. So roll number, name, section, subject 1, subject 2 and subject 3. It should be subject 3. Just a minute. We can sort either in ascending order or in descending order. Ascending means the lowest number will appear on the top, and descending means the highest number will appear on the top. Similarly, if we have the alphanumeric list, means like name, address, etc., then in that case, for alphabetical order, the names with initial letter A will appear at the top, followed by the names with initial letter B and so on. And in descending list, we have all the names starting with Z on the top, then the name starting with Y, then the name starting with X and so on. So this is the way how we can sort the numbers either in ascending or in descending. So this is ascending list and this is, we can say, descending list. So let's start with our list. So let's suppose we want to sort the roll number, and then we will try sorting some alphabetical list like names. So here we have roll number. So before performing the sorting, let's highlight some rows so that we can track the order of the record after sorting. So I am simply highlighting 3 rows over here. So three records are highlighted. Now let's start with sorting the roll number. You can perform the Control Z or undo operation at any moment. So here we have two options. In this section, in this menu, we have sort smallest to largest means ascending order, and sort largest to smallest means descending order. So let's sort the roll numbers in ascending order. For this, I'm going to choose the first option, smallest to largest. It is asking you what do you want to do. Either you want to expand the selection or continue with the current selection. So these two options means different. Means if you go for expand the selection, then along with roll number, the complete rows will be sorted based on the roll number. And if you choose continue with the current selection, then only the roll number column will be sorted. Rest of the fields, rest of the columns for these rows will remain same at same position. So let's first try with continue with the current selection and click sort. Okay, now you can see the pattern is disturbed, means roll numbers moved based on the ascending order, and here the roll number of Kashish was something, either it was 231, 467 or 560. So the complete record is disturbed. Only the current section means only the roll number column was sorted in ascending order, and corresponding to these roll numbers we have some other names, some other student section, some other student subject marks. So this is not going to work with maximum of your list, or we can say that for maximum time you want to choose the expand the selection option for the sorting. So simply I am going to undo this sort, and here we have the same match again. Now let's sort the roll number in ascending order again by expanding the selection this time. So this time we are choosing expand the selection so that our records doesn't go wrong, means they should be in matching roll number. They should be with matching roll number, matching section, matching subject marks. So expand the selection. Now this time roll numbers are sorted in ascending order and so their corresponding record. So this record has moved to 9th position or 8th position. The records are also moving along with roll numbers. So this is the way all the rows and their records, they are with their matching roll numbers only. So the order, we can say that the combinations are not disturbed by expanding the selection, and the complete record, complete rows are sorted according to the ascending order of roll number. Okay, now let's try the same thing by sorting the names in alphabetical order. So for this, you need to select the column and again choose the sorting option. Suppose this time I want to choose from highest to lowest. And again I want to expand the selection because I am not willing to disturb the pattern. Means the roll number should go with their matching, or we can say roll number should go with their corresponding names, corresponding section and subject marks. So this time also I am going to try expand the selection, and the names are sorted in descending order. First we have the names that start with Z. Next we have the names with letter Y. Then we have the names with V, starting with letter V, then T and so on. And along with names, all the records, all their corresponding records are also sorted. You can see this selection lines, highlighted lines are not disturbed. That means the complete row has moved up or down depending on the names order. So let's start with the filtering. So for filters, with filters you can perform more or you can extract more out of these lists. So filters are next version, or we can say that advanced version of these two options. You can perform sorting with filters as well, but you can also perform other things like select this header and click on the filter. By clicking on the filter, you can see these drop down options. Means this type of menu will appear for every header. So to perform filter, first thing you need to add is header to every column. You need to add header to every column. Now next thing, you can perform selection from these filters only. So let's see what we can perform with these filters. Suppose I want to perform some filtering for roll number. So just click on roll number and you have these options like smallest to largest. So you can sort roll number smallest to largest, means in ascending order or in descending order. You can also sort the roll numbers in the order of their colors. Means you can have the colors. As you have some fields colored with this color, so it is showing the same option to you, and you can sort them color wise as well. Next, this also you can perform filtering on the color basis. You can add number filters. We will see one by one what these filters means. So here smallest to largest. So let's try with sorting the roll numbers in ascending order, and here it is sorted according to roll number, and the complete rows are moved up or down based on the roll number field, and the filter doesn't ask for expand the selection option or continue with the current section. So it will automatically expand the selection to complete row. Means if the roll number is sorted and so their corresponding records. Let's start with some other filters if you want to sort them on the basis of color. So here is the option sort by cell color. Sort by cell color. So if you want to see the colored sections only, colored records only. Suppose I have marked some students with yellow color, I have marked some students with red color or any other color. So you can perform the sorting on color basis, on the cell color basis as well. So simply you need to choose this. Either you want to see the no fill cells on the top or the colored cell on the top. So I am selecting the colored cells should appear on the top. So here we have 3 records with colored cell and that are now appearing on top of the list. Next option, if you select sort by color with no field. So all other records where we have no colored field in the cell will appear on the top and the colored records will go at the end of the list. So these are appearing at the last of the list and no field. The records that are not filled are appearing at the top. Let's see some other filters. Here you can perform the filtering on some other bases as well. So let's sort the names in ascending order first. Now these are the section. So let's see the section. What these records means the section is having only 4 entries. It is showing all the distinct entries for your column. Distinct means different entries. So here suppose I am selecting the roll number, as all the roll numbers are distinct. So it is showing all the roll numbers. Okay, so it's of not much use, but here for this section, suppose I want to sort or I want to list only the students of section A. Then the section field is showing all the options. Means we have total of 4 sections in which all the students are part of. Next, suppose I want to select the students of section B only. Then I have performed a check for B and rest of the sections are unchecked. Means I have unselected them and selected only the B section. And okay, now you can see all the records, all the students belong to section B are appearing over here. Okay, next, suppose from the section B, I want to select the records of students on the basis of their subject 1 marks. Means the students who belong to section B and have scored the top marks, means the maximum marks for the subject A, subject 1. So for this, I can sort the list from largest to smallest. Now we have the first filter already applied as section B. Now for this analyzed report, means we have analyzed or selected records for section B. Now over this record I am applying another filter for subject 1 from largest to smallest. So in section B we can see that the highest score for subject 1 is 32, the next highest score is 31 and so on. So in this way you can put second filter after first filter, means the result of filter 1 here used as the input for the second filter. So here section B students are further categorized on the basis or further filtered on the basis of their subject marks, subject 1 marks. Okay. Next, we can also select all the students. So here also you can see the distinct numbers, means the number distinct numbers the students have got for subject 1. I want to select the students who have got 30, 31 or 32 marks for subject 1 and okay. So here this is the second filter on after filter 1. For section B student, the students who have scored 32, 31 or 30. We are getting these records in descending order because we had already sorted this column on the basis of their subject 1 marks. So let's start with some other filters, and for this I am selecting all the sections. So and I am also clearing all the filters for this. So these are our complete records as we had initially. Now let's check for some other filters. Like I want to perform some operation like total. Let's find out the total marks corresponding to each student. So I have applied some operation for these students and let's border it. Now filter is not applied because I have added this column just now. So the filter is not applied over this column. So for this you need to again go to filter option, and here you can apply the filter. Okay. For the first click, all the filters are removed. Now you have to apply for fresh filter. Now this column is also having the filter option. Now let's see what we can perform with these operations. Now suppose you have calculated percentage of students, average marks of students, and then you want to perform some analysis. So let's start. Here for total marks, I want to select the students with on the basis of some number filters, like the student who have scored below average, the students who are top performers, etc. So all those selection can be done with the help of number filters. Here you have the list of conditions. On the basis of these conditions, you can filter out the marks or records. Here number filters, first number filter is equal. Suppose I want to select the students those who have scored exactly 80, means whose total score is 80. So these are the students. If you select them, if you select any of the record, then you can see the count over here. We have 6 students who have scored exactly 80 marks as a total, means from all subjects they have scored 80 marks. You can change the filter anytime. Suppose this time I want to apply some other filter, but before that you want to clear the filter. So this is giving you the option clear filter from the total. So the existing filter is cleared. Now you can opt for applying new filters, and next filter is doesn't equal. You can have the marks greater than some number, greater than or equal to some number, or between some number, top 10. So let's see these filters first, then we will move to top 10, above average, below average, and you can also provide a custom filter for your list. So greater than means, suppose I am providing a number, the students who have scored greater than 70, who have scored marks greater than 70, and okay. So these are the filtered students with marks greater than 70. Okay. Next, clear the filter from total, and then you can apply a new filter. Here I want to apply the student with marks less than or equal to. So here suppose I want to check the low performer students who have scored less than or equal to 50. So we have no student who have scored less than equal to 50, means no student has the marks below 50. So let's try for 60. No student has scored the marks below 60. So let's change the filter to 70, the students who have scored less than 70. This time we have a list. So this many students, how many students? Here you can see 10 records. So 10 students have scored less than or equal to 70. So this was less than or equal to. Or equal to means all the records with sum less than 70 as well as the records equal to 70. Here we have 2 records equal to 70. So all the records with less than 70 marks will appear as a filtered result. So let's clear this filter and try for some other filter. Clear filter from the total. Total means the heading of this column. And next, let's try some other filter, that is between. So between is also very useful filter. So for between, we are going to use both options, means the scores greater than or equal to and less than equal to. Suppose I want to check the marks of students or list of students who have scored greater than or equal to 70 but less than or equal to 80. So all the students who have scored between 70 and 80 will appear over here. means between is taking greater than or equal to some number and less than or equal to the higher number than the first number. So here the first number should be less than the second number. So here the students who have scored greater than or equal to means all the students with mark 70 will also appear in the result, and all the students who have scored 80 will also be selected for the result. Okay. So here just press OK. So here is the result. The students with marks between 70 and 80, and you can see and notice 70 and 80 because we had the condition greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Or means for either case, either it is less than or greater than or equal to, the records will be selected. So 70 and 80 are also part of our filter result. Now let's see some other filters, number filters. So these number filters are very useful. I am clearing the existing filter. So for the next, let's try to create a custom filter. So custom filter means you can select any conditions according to your requirement. Suppose I want to select the number is greater than. I am not willing to consider the marks where the marks are equal to. So I want to select the numbers or students where the marks are greater than 70 and the marks are less than 80. So for this filter, I have exempted the condition for equal to 70 marks and equal to 80 marks. So I am providing a custom filter in this case. So this is my own choice. You can choose any condition from this drop down list, but that condition should be logical. Otherwise, no records will appear in your result. So here is greater than 70 and less than 80. So unlike between, here we will not get the records where the values are equal to 70 and 80. And press OK. So all the records between 70 and 80 will appear over here, but 70 and 80 will not appear for the filtered result. Means we will not have any student with mark 70 or 80. Okay, let's change the custom filter again. So here I want to select the records. Only one filter I want to apply, that is not equal to, marks doesn't equal to 70. So all the records other than 70 are listed here. Okay. So likewise you can change the filter as per your choice. Next, clear filter. Anytime you can clear the filter. Next number filter is above average, below average. We have tried custom filter. For above average, the students who have scored above than the average marks will appear in the record, and for below average, all the students who have scored below average marks will appear in the records. Suppose I want to check low performers who haven't even scored the average marks, then this is the filter for you. So below average. So these are the students who have scored below average. Next we have the top 10. This top 10 filter will provide you top 10 result, means the top 10 students from the records who have scored the top 10 marks. So let's select this. So you can also change the number. Suppose I want to list top 15 students of the class, or you can go with top 10. So you can anytime change any filter as per your requirement. So these are the top 10 students according to their total marks. But here you can see the count is 12. But we had chosen for the top 10. So what is the reason for this? It's like 3 students who have scored the same marks for the third position. So you have to select them all. So this is the same case. To understand the top 10 filter more clearly, let's go with a simpler list. Here we have this list. Let me increase the font for you. So this is our list of 15 numbers, simple 15 numbers. So let's apply the filter here and select the top 10 marks. What will happen? Number filter and top 10, okay, without modifying anything. So here is the list of top 10 students. Top 10 students are here from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 15. Now let's clear the filter first and let's change the number 5 to 6. One more, we have the student with marks 6. So now let's try to apply the top 10 filter. Number filter top 10. Now this time we are getting more records, means we are getting 12 records. Reason being the 10th top performer or top number was 6 and we have 3 candidates claiming for the same score. So we have to consider them all. We have to take them all. So here is the list. The 10th number was 6, but we have 2 more numbers with the same scores. 2 more students with the same score. So you have to consider them all. So here is the final list. It's like tie for any match, or 2 students secured the 3rd position. So this is the same case. I hope these filters are clear to you. Anytime you can clear the filter by simply clicking on filter and the result is same. And if you want to copy the result, you want to select the top 10 performer, you can apply filter, select the top 10 students, or by applying number filter top 15 students, any of your choice. Suppose I want to select top 5 students. I have edited the number. Then you can simply select them and paste them to some other sheet. Now here, to retain the formatting, or we can say column width, what you can do, you can simply choose the paste special option, keep source column width if you can see, and the same sheet is here. So that's it for this video. In next video we will see how we can apply conditional formatting and many more things. Till then, bye and take care.